Welcome back to Team Fat Kid Choose a Fat. I am Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis. This is Dooley.
And that sounds like a splendid idea, sir.
Yes, it does.
But today I'm sipping a vodka drink, which I should really text the producer and tell her that she needs to pick up vodka.
First is a vodka drink.
Yes, so...
Do we need to hit the ABC store? No, we're not going to drink any vodka today. I got vodka drunk yesterday. What are we drinking? Vodka.
And beer.
All right, hold on.
Vodka.
What?
Dennis, you want to have... Let's do the use? Huh? The use? Huh?
The use, the...
How the fuck was your week? Starting with Dennis. How was your week, sir?
It was exciting. I had to work a lot and had some interesting weather. Is that better? I'm saying it's like at your chest. I know, right? It's like, how about now? You're good. Okay, cool.
All right, so you worked a lot.
Worked a lot, and then, well, how should I say this? As most of the people know about the Butcher is a Steelers fan. So I had an interesting Thursday night watching a football game.
All right, this is a good topic because I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
And I think Rudolph started that shit. I'm just going to put it out there right now. Alex is looking at me like he doesn't know what I'm talking about.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, fucking...
I have no idea.
Is it the helmet incident?
Yeah.
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 The man should not be allowed to play football ever again.
I feel like that's a little rough.
No, because if you think about it, if he wasn't on a football field, he would literally have been arrested and taken to jail because that is a felony. That's malicious wounding. Because if he got lucky because he hit him with the padding of the helmet and everything, if he would have hit him with the crown of the helmet on his head like that,
Oh, he could have killed him.
Yeah, he could have killed him.
He could have killed him. I'm
Yeah. So,
Fucking brutal.
and the NFL talks about how much they're about player safety and everything. So let's see what they're going to do.
I mean, it's a sport. It's a contact sport. People are going to get upset and things are going to happen.
But not that.
Hey, look, everybody loses their shit sometimes. I mean, granted, I've definitely gone off on some people in the kitchen. I don't think I've ever swung a knife at anybody, but I can tell you that the thought I have been standing in front of the oven and wanted someone to swing at me so I could push their face into the hot door.
I've gotten 50 life sentences in my head right now.
I just everybody snaps at some point. So do I think he should never be allowed to play football again? No, I think there's gonna have to be some serious consequences.
I mean, there's fights in football all the time.
Yeah,
they're all assault. So I mean, it's a game.
It's a contact sport. Like, welcome to it.
But talking about football, like, 'cause I noticed it myself. Does anybody else get anxiety like before the fucking game starts?
Yes.
And like, do you find yourself like on the couch, like fucking juking with the player and shit, and like you're trying to duck for the quarterback, like duck, bitch, duck, like I don't know if it's just me, but I get like so involved in the game.
This just makes me want to go to the NFL Network and be like, all right, look, here's my idea. Put a GoPro on like the 3 shiftiest players. What do you mean by shifty? If they can like change stances and juke somebody out, put a GoPro on them.
The spin move is definitely come back.
Yeah.
What if they never receive the ball? I don't give a fuck if they receive the ball. Can he trip someone up? Just put a GoPro on him. It'll be fine.
It'd be like Red Zone, but it's just like people wearing GoPros.
Yeah, exactly.
In the game. Like that'd be fucking awesome.
Like
man.
I could definitely see you on the couch, like when you're playing a racing game, and you're like leaning. I get what you're saying. Like they're juking, and you're just like let's go,
tackle that son of a bitch. Why is he so slick?
Like all of a sudden, like all of Jason's pillows are off the couch, like one's halfway across the room. Like, what happened? I got a touchdown!
Hey, bitch, you act like you scored the touchdown. Like, you don't know my life.
Jason, stop jumping up and down on the couch. There's no cushions on there. You're gonna ruin the springs.
Oh yeah, dude. But I get way into the game. Like, and I know I've seen Dennis watching.
Yeah.
I think,
You don't even have to be there. He'll post about it.
Oh, well, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure everybody at this table has seen me, especially during hockey playoffs.
Oh, I've heard you through doors, plural.
Yeah, he's at the bar and you're in the kitchen, and the kitchen's not a quiet place.
Dude, I've been out back smoking a cigarette at that place and heard him. Like that's through the bar, through the kitchen, out the back door.
Go!
Yeah, all you can sit there and think is like, oh shit, it's Dennis. I think the Penguins are on TV. Everybody watch out.
Hey, is Dennis here yet?
Oh, Dennis is here. Dennis is here.
I am not
I still
sorry.
remember you almost got kicked out. Like,
I did.
sir,
I
this is a family restaurant. It's a bar right now. It's 10 o'clock at night. Fuck you.
Oh no, I did. I almost did get kicked out the one night and everything because I said a curse word at the TV because it was during the playoffs. And they're like, "You need to apologize for what you just said." And I'm like, "Kiss my fucking ass! This is a damn bar."
Who are you going to apologize to? Fucking Sonia or whatever? Like,
No. There was supposedly there was like a 4-year-old sitting at the table behind me that I did not see, and I'm like, "It's 10:30 on
terrible. I'm terrible about that shit.
I'm like, "It's 10:30 on a Monday night. It's a school night." You're a bad parent. I'm sorry.
I thought they wanted you to like apologize to the TV. Like, sir, that
No,
TV,
no,
you
no.
hurt that TV's feelings.
No, because
It is not going to play any more hockey until you apologize. Okay.
pretty much. But no, yeah, I'll admit it. I'm passionate about my sports.
I mean, I am too. But I just realized it, like how I am yesterday because like I was, you wake up like, oh shit, like game's coming on today, and then I start fucking feeling anxiety, like. Oh, I hope this goes well. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
It's
like,
usually on a big game too.
yeah, it's like division rivals. You're just
Yeah.
like, oh fuck, like
Yeah.
it's coming on, and then it's like right before kickoff, dude. Like my heart's racing. Like
You're trying to cook breakfast and you keep checking the time.
Yeah, dude.
Is it on yet?
I need
Is it
to
on
have
yet?
a drink to calm my fucking nerves. Like that sounds horrible. Like I need to drink. Like
I don't have a problem.
That's gonna be that will definitely be me on Saturday around noon whenever Ohio State and Penn State game gonna start.
I want Penn State to lose. I'm sorry. Just because I do not want Alabama.
That's it, I quit.
I do not want Alabama. I do not want Alabama being in the 4 slot.
You already left
Well,
You already left all the poetry, sir. It's too late. Yeah, it's,
Well, if you
I already deboned all the phone. Yeah, you're right.
if you were to leave right now, thank you for deboning the turkey and the.
Oh yeah, like,
turkey, the
let's-
duck, the
let's-
chicken.
Let's talk about that. We got a turducken in the works.
in the works.
We have been we talked about doing a turducken a lot.
We've talked about it for a long time, and I mean we've done variations on it, but this is the
we
first.
definitely stuffed things inside things.
We've stuffed things inside things, and
Yeah, so-
other things.
Like
You know, I mean-
it's crazy to me that we have not
the
done.
the Leviathan was fun. And granted, I think if we had been a bit more sober for the undertaking, it would have been a better idea. Because
I don't think I would have gotten anywhere
it
near
wasn't.
that eyeball.
It wasn't. Well, what's funny is by the time we got to the eyeball, like we weren't just drunk anymore. We were gone. Like when we were drunk, trying to put it together.
No, sir. You were drunk
Yes.
trying to put it together.
And, okay.
Dooley and I were perfectly sober.
Well, then who
During
else
that
forgot to
part.
scale the fish? Because my drunk ass has an excuse. What's yours? It was still delicious, and I ate it with the scales.
How
but
often do you buy a fish from a market and it still has the fucking scales on it?
This is true.
How often, again, but we should have realized, like,
Yes,
how
we-
often do you buy a fish from a market that still has its guts intact?
We got excited. We got excited. You know?
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
that
I was
fresh
so,
fish.
I was very
the-
fucking.
the
Everything
yard was smelling beautiful.
Yeah, everything we put in, like, we had to gut all the fish to make that thing. Like, that's how fresh the fish was. Like,
Alex, what did you say?
The yard smelled beautiful.
I just want to point that out.
what?
Beautiful.
He only hates it when it describes
Good
food.
Yeah.
Yeah, the word "beautiful" doesn't fucking.
Fine, you know what?
Shots fired.
It's just I don't.
If I had said that the Leviathan
this is like
was beautiful, then Jason would be like, "No, fuck that."
it was a fucking stuffed fish, Alex.
It was not beautiful.
It was pretty fucking gnarly when we got done with it.
Oh, that dog's out again.
Oh shit. No well.
At least it's chasing the truck this time.
It's gonna get that truck.
Hopefully that truck
What-
is its owner. I don't
What
know.
happens when you catch the truck?
Yeah.
You get the tire.
It's like my dogs when they catch the cat. Like she turns around and just stops and look at him, and they're like, "Well, what now? I don't.
I don't know.
I never got this far. I don't." They start backing up. They don't know what to do.
So the turducken, like, and I'm fucking excited. First
Is it
off.
Turducken or Tudurkin? First off, let's
Turducken.
that. Turducken.
Turducken?
Turducken.
Turkey.
Turducken.
Duck, turkey, duck, chicken.
Okay.
Turducken.
Turducken. Turducken. Got it.
But I was talking to the producer, and she made this thing, another one of her cauliflower inventions. And why the fuck does cauliflower, like, why in when did cauliflower decide that it wants to be in every fucking thing?
When vegans arrived.
I mean, I saw the other day.
#1.
I saw the other day there was cauliflower rice. Like, what the fuck is that? Just ground up cauliflower?
Is that like an
For a rice,
oxymoron, or is that? I feel like that's false advertising. Is it rice or is it cauliflower?
fucked up shit
You shouldn't be able to call it.
is that it got recalled for listeria. Along with because I at the job, man, I got like this envelope, and it was like, and they mailed it first off. Like that should have been an email.
Yeah,
like
not a snail mail.
Yeah. What was that?
Nothing important.
Okay. Was it a beer?
No.
As I said, nothing important. If it was a beer, I would be much more upset and probably standing up
Crying.
trying to clean it up. But luckily, it was an empty container.
Okay. Is it broken?
Yeah.
It's broken.
I can't see all of it, but I can definitely see there's 3 or 4 pieces next to my foot. So
Oh,
yeah,
that's sad.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not that big a deal. So.
Okay, so back to the cauliflower thing.
That's sad. Fuck your life. All right.
So no, but so I got this letter, and they said that the cauliflower, broccoli, it was a long laundry list of products that were all vegetables. And I looked at my boss, and I was like, it's not on this motherfucker?
Bacon!
Damn right. And then so the other manager in the room just started fucking laughing. I was like, yeah, dude, you know what? I got to go throw away a bunch of broccoli. But, I'm not throwing away bacon.
That way they don't overcook it.
And it doesn't smell like Damn. All right. No, but I was looking at this list, and then, I'm like, damn, man, that's a lot of stuff. And, cauliflower rice was on that shit, and I was like, well, you know
I mean,
what?
just no.
What, are you all right over there, buddy?
No, I'm not. I can't speak. I keep dropping things.
He's all thumbs.
It's cold out here, man.
It is a little chilly.
It's a little
5-second
nippy.
rule.
Yeah, it's a little nippy out here. I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
No, well,
Yeah, as usual.
there's that.
Yeah.
So Dooley and I,
You're distracted.
Alex,
I am.
sorry, let's I know we got way off topic. But Alex,
Can we go back to how's your
week?
Oh, I don't know. My week was okay. Honestly, I can't think of anything amazingly special that happened. I don't know. I got to play some pool.
You okay over there?
I'm about to pull Alex like a motherfucker over here.
It's not just me. Woo! I don't know. Yeah, no, nothing crazy comes to mind. I don't know. We got some work done on our business truck planning.
Yeah, we got a lot of work done on the business plan.
So hopefully we'll
That
be.
should be a moment. I guess I should email her, call her.
Yeah, we should definitely do something about that because I think very very soon we need to be making it to the bank.
Yeah, the bank comes to
And
us.
then hopefully all of you listening will be able to join us.
And the
and
adventures of Team Fat Kid.
That's right. That's right.
It's not just a job. It's an adventure.
All right, Dooley, how the fuck was your week?
Oh, here we go.
Pretty boring.
What?
Yeah, we weren't really that busy.
Yeah. I got new headphones.
Yeah,
Aw. They're
We
squishy.
can, we can see.
yeah, they're definitely squishy.
Squish.
I put them on, and they're brand new, and they're still too fucking big for my head. I don't know what this fuck. Do you shop? Is there a big and tall store for headphones? Because
There's
all
everything else.
all your
It's called
shit.
Amazon, and then you put in big head headphones.
Oh, really?
I really want to go through your search history and see if that's how you found those headphones.
No, I just looked up headphones, and I was like, "Ooh, those look cool."
It'd be way fucking cooler if you did.
I'm
How'd you
gonna
find those
try
big
that.
head headphones?
I'd actually be
He's gonna
afraid
type
to
it
look
in.
at it through
We'll
his
try
search
that.
history.
I would too, trust me. That's
Yeah.
all right. I told him to look up ass and titties earlier for a movie reference, and he was like, I can't find exactly what it's from because I'm not typing in ass and titties. His search history. He's like, what's going to pop up if I type in ass and titties. So I typed it in for him.
The Google request.
Trying to pull up
You know what's
YouTube.
I still used his phone. I just typed it in for him.
I looked up big head headphones, and the first one that popped up,
Or the ones you're wearing.
yeah,
I was gonna say, what's the brand name? Is it Big Head? Because you would think someone would have a brand name called
One
Big Head
audio.
Headed.
one audio.
Audio?
Audio.
The side symbol, on the side of your headphones, it almost resembles the New York Yankees fucking symbol.
It kind of does, yeah.
Yeah.
And what's kind of funny too is I can already
Yeah.
see it now, because Alex has got 2 hats on right now, and I guarantee you those will still be too big for his head.
Have you not seen? I have worn Dooley's headphones on the outside of my headphones.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I had one of my headphones on, one of his headphones on, and his headphones fit perfectly over the other set of headphones.
So now
Cool,
you got
I can
super
listen.
echo.
Yeah, I can listen to 3 echoes at the same fucking time.
Hello.
It's just rad. rag on Dooley for the next like 30 minutes.
Hell yeah, as usual.
Was that not the plan?
I mean, that's kind of how it always works out, right?
All right, Jason, how was your week?
Guess what?
Shots fired.
Thank you for clarifying.
Thanks for the delay too.
None of us would have known what the hell. Yeah, they just button click.
Yeah, button click. No, it was like so. My week wasn't that adventurous. I farted in the office, chased people out of the office, and then
I remember
You
that.
ripped one of the fucking kitchen earlier and apologized for it.
so like.
Is that why I got so warm in there?
You know it's bad when you look at the people that are with you and you're like, oh man, I'm sorry. Like, he didn't say why. He was just like, oh, I'm sorry. And then like 20 seconds later, he's like, oh, that's right. Like, you know it's bad when your own fart is making you like,
So everybody leaves the office, right? And like I was probably out of the office for like it felt probably like 30 minutes.
It's a safe zone. No one's here. I got this.
So I go back into the office and I sit back in the chair, and it's like it was still in the chair. And like when I sat down, the cushion, it wafted out, and I was like, "Oh my god, was that me?" Like,
Oh, you ever had that happen when you're in bed?
no,
Yeah.
No,
I'm
You've
lying.
never?
You know I'm
I was
lying.
gonna say like you've never like farted in bed and then forgot about it. And like 10 minutes later, you go to like throw the comforter back, and it's just like, oh, it's still there. It's still there.
How is it still there? Like it just does not dissipate, and that goes back to I wish they had colors. Like I wish you could see them. Dooley is the color of a fart.
Dude, did you see that? That was like bright purple. Oh my god.
That is not going to be good.
What's the
some
color
spicy-
for silent but deadly?
Deep blue. Deep blue.
Because it gives you the blues.
I don't know. Maybe deep purple.
Oh,
but...
and Dooley, thank you for your term last week. I used pre-boarding many times this week.
I'm pre-boarding. Pre-boarding.
Get out the way. There was no pre-boarding on Dooley earlier today. Like 1 minute Dooley was there, and the next minute he like fucking ran away. He's like, that was a surprise poop. and I feel like he might have almost shit himself, and like he was gonna
We
fart.
almost had a brown note for the podcast.
He was thinking about it, and he's like, you know what?
Like I know
Something
you
ain't
saw
right.
me just standing in the kitchen, just silent. I was like, I gotta
It's
pee,
gonna be
but-
close. It's gonna be close.
Like, I'm just sitting there. I'm like, is this a pee?
Do I gotta go number one?
I feel like I have to pee, but
I was like, well, we're gonna go outside in a minute to do a podcast.
Are you
so I can just
peeing
pee out
out
there.
your ass?
No, I was just like,
That's
we're
a
about to
thing.
we're about to go do the podcast, so I'll just go pee out there. And then I was like, I don't want to tempt this. So went to the bathroom, tried to take a pee, and I was like, nope.
Got to do the quick spin move. Hit circle. Like,
mommy.
all right, so yeah, my week wasn't really interesting. I didn't really have a whole lot other than like the recall. Like that was like the biggest moment of my week. And it was like the fucked up thing about the recall is like it was dated November 8th
And when did you receive it?
on the 16th.
Oh, so yeah, it's only been like a week.
Yeah, and then like so
Fine.
then they were like, all right, so you had a delivery of this broccoli in October. And I was like, "Do you fucking think that broccoli's still here?" It was fucking.
broccoli's
It was
gone.
in October. It was like October 10th. Like, what do you think we do with broccoli? Like that it can maintain on the shelf for a month? Like, you
Put it in the freezer.
Like, what? It's
There's gonna
fresh
be a lot of
broccoli.
people
What
with
we do
brown
is
notes.
we set it into the walk-in, and then we suck all the air out of the walk-in, and then
Yeah,
we
we vacuum seal the walk-in because no one's gonna go in there for any fucking thing else.
Oh yeah, all right then.
So like, yeah, it was like in October you got 8 cases of broccoli on this day, and I was like, well, that shit's definitely gone. And then it's like it was like it's going down like the order list, and it's like I'm looking at the invoice dates, and I was like, you know what, man,
You can
Like,
stop right now. Nothing on that list is still in this building.
No, because then it went all the way up to like October 18th, and I was like, that hasn't even fucking happened yet.
Oh, okay.
Like it was like okay, so it's
October 18th or
November.
okay, there you go.
No, my bad. November 18th. And I was like, okay, so that hasn't happened yet. So, okay, the broccoli's still in circulation. That's why I'm getting this. It doesn't matter when I got the broccoli. It's like all the broccoli is bad. So, like, I just walked in the walk-in and I was like, just start chucking them out the door. Like, it was just like they're in the hallway. Like,
I saw you doing that, and I was like, I don't know if he's having a bad day. I don't know if that's bad.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes that's like the funniest fucking thing when you go into dry storage, and you're just like getting rid of boxes. Like you're
Right,
taking
yeah,
everything
yeah,
out of
yeah,
boxes. You're
yeah,
just
yeah.
clearing everything out of boxes, and all of a sudden, like anyone walking by just sees like a flurry of boxes flying out.
Yeah.
Like you can't see the person who's in there. Just box, box.
Like
Box.
it won't go slide across the floor because
Yeah,
you kicked
exactly.
it out.
Yeah.
Like, it's like
That's what I do
All
on
of a
truck
sudden,
days.
nothing happens for like a minute and a half, and then like a stack of boxes, like politely squished into each other, comes
Yeah.
flying out.
like the
Like, what was
like the nesting dolls.
Yeah, exactly.
the fucking what
With
was
one
it?
lid.
Return of the Jedi or whatever, when Kylo Ren's just fucking hacking at everything, and the two stormtroopers are like, "Yeah, let's turn around real quick." Like
That was Force Awakens. So
That's
I
what
haven't
was-
seen that yet. Speaking of
that movie's like
Nice
4
segue.
years old.
yeah, I haven't seen any of the new ones.
Oh,
I mean, I saw like
it's on Disney Plus.
which I just got because the producer is a huge fucking fan of Disney. So,
It's worth the money.
well, yeah. So we got Disney Plus, which it's funny as shit because I wanted to bring that up because it really does have fucking everything on it. Not a sponsor, but Mandalorian.
Yeah, I don't know if Disney would ever sponsor us. I'd love that, but
yeah, Disney.
pretty sure that we
Yeah.
would say fuck way too many times for them.
No, it's like Deadpool.
Yeah, they own Deadpool.
Yeah.
They own Deadpool.
I mean, they own Marvel, man.
It's
So,
like
like,
they're,
it's,
it's like they're okay. Well, now they own Marvel, but it's like their one R-rated movie. Come on.
yeah, that's true, but still, it's Disney. They own a bunch of crap. But anyway, has anyone seen Mandalorian? Is it just me? Have you seen it?
I have not yet.
It is.
So it's good.
good.
It's good. I
kinda
mean, it's
slow,
only
but-
it comes out on Fridays. And it's only on like the second episode,
Yes.
chapter or whatever.
Yeah,
Fucking how
chapter
Star
2.
Wars does it. But it's good,
have
man. I
spoken.
recommend it. And the producer, I came home the other day. I think I went to bed last night watching The Little Mermaid.
Nice.
Yep.
Like the original.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm not mad.
I'm
dude.
not gonna lie. Like,
I like the songs, dude. I'm not
dude,
even gonna
yeah.
lie, dude. Like Under the Sea
Sometimes
is
just
the
going
shit.
back. Oh, dude. Yes. Yes. And I'm not gonna lie. Like singing, it's fun, but like watching the lobster get into it is
It's a crab, sir.
crap. Thank you.
Especially with the chef.
Fucking Sebastian, bro.
Thank you, God. Look, do you know how long it's been since I've watched The Little Mermaid?
It's been about 12 hours for
It
me.
was,
It's
it was what?
been like 24 years. for
Chef
me.
Louis, right? I forget the name of the chef.
I didn't make it that far. I fell asleep.
I don't
Like
know.
I said, I went to bed watching it. Like,
Under
Because they're talking about making a live action one, and everybody's like, "You need to get Gordon Ramsay as the chef."
dude, that would be fucking awesome, dude.
Under the sea.
I'm pretty sure that's fucking copywritten, sir.
Yeah.
No, but like, so I didn't think I wanted Disney Plus.
But now you're happy about it.
Well, like, because I can't. Well, Melissa, huge Disney fan, so I came home.
And you already had it.
Like, well, because she made me download it.
It
and-
came out today.
Well-
I downloaded it as soon as it
Well, it's
came out.
nice because you have Verizon, so you get the first year for free.
Is it a year?
Yeah.
Sweet, because
It's only $69.99 for each year.
16.
Wait.
$69.99.
Yeah, dude,
versus $7 a month. That's actually pretty good.
I just love that they went for $69.99. Disney decided to land
Yep.
on $69.99.
Not 68, not
No.
70.
No, I would have just made it 70. You know, like as being
It's
a
less
family
appealing,
friendly.
sir.
Like,
That's-
I understand it's less appealing,
there's
but do
actually
you
a
really want
thing
to land on
about that.
69?
There's actually a sales thing about that.
I'm well aware. That's why gas comes at 9/10 of a penny.
Yeah.
shit. I don't know if y'all
Was that a
heard.
hiccup, sneeze, and a fart?
Yeah.
You better hope it's not a hishart.
No, me the past week probably.
Brown Note Live.
Brown Note Live.
This brown note brought to you by Dooley making
Can
shit
I move?
awkward.
Can I move to the guest mic?
But did y'all hear about the deal that Netflix and Nickelodeon are doing? Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're to like battle Disney Plus. Like
They're gonna have you can't do that on television.
Well, like they're
that'd
doing.
be awesome, but
That would be
I
awesome.
have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. So-
Yeah, basically they're trying to battle Disney Plus. So
Netflix-
Netflix is on
Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon. And
you have
giving
to
them-
pay extra for that shit now.
No,
No.
it's already fit. It's
Netflix
I'm already
ha-
fucking paying for Netflix.
Netflix
man.
had a deal with Disney, so now that Disney's going out on their own, they're dropping their deal with Netflix. So Netflix has to come up with a way to compete with Disney, and Netflix is going to partner up with Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
I think they already did the SpongeBob thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Jesus
I'm with you though.
fucking
You
Christ.
can't do that on television. It needs to come back.
Yes, it definitely does.
That shit was. I heard that. Like the fucking chef and that shit was fucking awesome.
I just can't wait for them to bring back Invader Zim. Like, come on.
You know
I
that
don't
was
know
either
what
on Netflix or Hulu. Like
I don't know what you're
talking.
talking about.
It's a show about a little green alien invader with black.
A little
hair.
alien boy that just wants to destroy the world, but he's too stupid, basically.
Now I see why you like it.
Dooley.
Yeah, I'm already in there. I'm already there. So.
You can sulk after you hit the button.
I love you, Dooley.
Yeah.
That was kind of a cheap shot, Dennis. But yeah, dude, so the Disney Plus thing, I came home the other day and like she was watching Beauty and the Beast and shit, and like I mean, she wants it, whatever makes her happy, right?
Plus, they got all the Pixar movies, the Marvel, Star Wars. You can get National Geographic on that.
Yeah, I didn't know Disney owned National Geographic.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. That one's new to me.
They got Gordon Ramsay on there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got
Gordon
shit
Ramsay's
all
doing
on your
some like
lips. You look like someone had a brown note on your fucking mustache, bro.
Damn, is that corn?
It's from his shark.
So, moving on. Next week, I believe that next week we are going to be hosting someone from another podcast.
That is the plan.
That is the plan. We are hosting from some Passing the Bar.
Yeah, passing the bar. We've been trying.
Monday?
Yeah, we've been trying to get.
I won't be here.
We've been trying to get together for a while. Schedules, jobs, you know how that shit works.
Yep.
So Dooley and I fucking swung by his establishment because a good friend of ours was playing there, and he like threw up a Snapchat, and I was like, "Oh fuck, Dooley, what are you doing after work?" Like, Vince is about to go on, dude. Like, and so we shot over there to see Vince. Evan, fucking awesome dude, and like, I was like, "Hey man, what are we?" Because as soon as we walked in the door, like, and I haven't seen this dude. I've only really met him one time prior to this. We talked on the fucking phone and shit. But like, I walked in the door and he straight up fucking remembered. You can tell he's like a veteran bartender because I walked in the door and he's like, "Hey!" And I was like, "Holy shit, dude, you remember me?" Like,
Does he remember your name?
Yeah, he remembered my name. Like,
I got to admit, I'm
great.
great with faces, but people walk in and
Well,
I'm
I mean-
always like, "Hey man," like you do the general.
No, like
Buckaroo.
he definitely remembered my name. He met Dooley for the first time, but like we're not even rocking Team Fat Kid gear because we just came straight from work. Dooley's in a chef coat. I'm wearing a beanie and a fucking jacket because it was pouring ass when we got there. But yeah, so I'm excited to have him come on just because like he makes beer. And I'm trying to get him to bring us some beer. I don't know if he has.
Yeah.
Like, cause so he makes like
I
blondes.
feel like that's like a necessity. Evan, I hope you're listening to this week's podcast. You got to bring at least one, bro.
Yeah, like so, like one of his own. Like, cause I just want to like.
And then we got to play hops roulette, right? It has to happen.
I mean, hopefully he knows the ABV and the fucking IBU on that shit. Like, I mean, it's homebrew.
I don't care if he's got the style. That's good enough.
Yeah, that's all I mean.
What were you going for here? Because
Speaking of hops roulette,
well, I'll tell you what. I will grab some cans. If you would like to talk about our favorite app on how to listen to podcasts and how you can listen to not only Passing the Bar, but us on your favorite podcast app, Stitcher.
so I actually deleted the other fucking apps on my phone because I got Stitcher Premium. Stitcher Premium is $4.99 a month. You can stream and download all your favorite podcasts, including ours. My Favorite Murder, Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. They got a bunch of them. Science Rules. Fantasy Footballers is like one that's good. But Passing the Bar, those guys are awesome. You need to check them out. But again, like with Stitcher Plus, you get like 300 plus comedy albums. Like, and that's like Dooley's thing. Like he listens to stand up constantly.
Plus ad-free shows.
It's ad-free shows. I mean, the only difference is, like, with ad-free shows is that, like, some podcasts put ads in their podcast. So, like, they can't control that, but there's no start and stop ads. No, they're just the mid-rolls, like, that everyone has. And you get early access to new releases of podcasts. So, I mean, we don't release ours that way, I guess. But Stitcher Premium is pretty fucking sweet, man. And again, like, am I missing anything, Alex?
how many hours?
Oh yeah, dude. There's fucking 21,000 hours of podcasts up there, and it's growing every day.
4 years.
Yeah, dude. It's 2.4 years of podcasting.
That's a lot of podcasts.
How many hours do you think we have on our podcast?
74.
74 hours. Like, oh, you can literally look at it.
We've got to have more than that.
No, 74.
But remember, if you go to Stitcher and download the app, and if you put in the promo code Team Fat Kid, you get a month free of their premium. So That's with all the ad-free stuff. So it's awesome. I downloaded it and I love it. Like, there's so much crap on there.
And I got bonus episodes too.
Yeah, I mean, we were talking about doing bonus episodes, but I don't know how to do that yet.
I mean, we needed Patreon and stuff like that.
Well, we have a Patreon, we just don't use it.
That's true. If any of y'all would like to check out our Patreon, I forgot what the hell our URL is for that. Jason.
Oh, we're prepared on that one.
Yeah, we were totally prepared for this whole segment. Like,
I feel like we had a plan.
we did. It just went to shit. Like,
I'm sorry. We had an idea.
we had an idea.
The plan did not come about, but we did have an idea. All right. So, Hops Roulette. We need these.
I don't know if you want to put them in the cooler or not.
No, I just put a bag around them so we
Fucking
can't
cold
see
enough
them.
out here.
It's only like
The producer's here. Do you want the microphone? No. How was work? How was your week? She said it was okay. Her microphone is not turned on. She does not want to participate in this podcast.
participation.
Does she still get a trophy?
Brought to you in affiliation with Stitcher Podcast Radio.
All right.
All right, so what do we got here?
Well, that's a good
Smells-
question.
It
Smells fruity.
Yeah.
Right?
I just got some on my hand, and I can almost go cider just from the smell.
Just because I had this last night.
Oh, well, then you're out.
Yeah.
Is this a Dooley beer?
I don't know. I grabbed a mix of the fridge from the front and the
Yeah,
back.
yep, I had that last night.
It smells better than it tastes. Not
Yeah.
not in like a rude way. It has way more smell than flavor, I think.
A lot more aromatic.
Yeah, thank you. Good word. Good word. Good word, sir.
Okay, I take my cider back. I do think I have an idea of what this is, though.
I don't know.
Man, I
Wait,
go.
can I go like very last?
Wait,
Oh, wait,
sure.
are you Chuck this week?
Yeah.
Well, he may be Chuck on this beer.
Yeah.
I feel like I know the company, and now it's between like 2 or 3 beers.
Shit. I'm gonna say that is a Pilsner. Am I right? Are you right? You ready?
I got it.
Okay, I think that's a Pilsner, and I'm gonna put it in a 5.2% alcohol by volume. That's ABV for you listening at home. And in the IBUs, I'm gonna put it at like a 20. A 20, and that's the Imperial Bitterness Unit for those listening at home. And this beer is not bitter at all. I could drink it.
No, that's not a bad beer. More flavor.
I mean, I give it a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Dennis.
I will go with a lager.
Ooh, lager. Mm-hmm. I don't find it.
It's got a little bit Christmas to
I don't find it lagery.
It sounds so. We're so good at this game,
right? Tell you what, let's go one step further. A blonde lager. And ABV 5.9. And IBU, say 35.
Yeah, you're up, sir.
Ah.
Yeah.
Thumbs up or down, Dennis?
Thumbs up.
All right. Well, I'm going to start backwards. I'm going to go IBU at 30. 28. I'll get specific. Let's go 28. ABV is going to come in. Jason, you went 5.2. I'm going to go 5.4. I'm kind of feeling the 5.2 with you there, but let's make it a little interesting.
He said, "Price is Right rules."
Man, this style is killing me. I'm going to name the brewery.
Mm.
I
All right, Chuck.
I feel like, I could be wrong, but I feel like this is one of the new Devil's Backbone beers.
Oh.
Because it reminds me a lot of like the hibiscus that they did, but I don't know. It's very bubbly. So
It's highly carbonated.
it is.
Bubbly.
I'm trying to think of like what's ciderish, but it's not like.
His name's Bubbles. You're taking an extremely long fucking time.
I am Pilsner. I'll go with you on Pilsner to move this along. I'm sorry, Dooley. You've had this apparently last
Okay.
night. Let's see how close you can get.
Devil's Backbone, apple sparkling cider,
shit. It is
4%
a cider.
IBUs weren't on there.
Oh, so you fucking read the whole fucking can. You fucking cheater, dude.
I'm gonna be Chuck this week. Reading a damn.
Is that what it was?
Mother.
Well, yeah, Dooley knows a little bit too much about this one, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to give it to him because he was drinking it last night. So it is a apple sparkling ale called Always Open by Devil's Backbone. So I
That's mine.
knew
Yeah.
it.
It's got a great smell.
Always open.
It is Always Open. Yes, that's the name of it. It is a 4%er. And no IBUs are not on the bottle. And yeah, damn it, stop fucking reading shit, Dooley.
So the can,
wasn't
like
even trying to
Devil's
read
Backbone's
yesterday.
really
Yeah.
stepping up their little artwork there, huh?
They are. They're stepping up their artwork. I feel like they're stepping up their craft game as well. I mean, like,
I
honestly.
mean, I've always been a big fan.
I Devil's Backbone
Vienna lager.
in particular, I like their 8-point.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of 8 Point.
I think they do.
I didn't
a really
like
good
it at
job,
first.
but it seems like they're expanding a little bit, and I'm happy to say I don't feel like they're doing it too quickly. I'm not a big fan of the hibiscus.
Weren't they bought out by Budweiser? Anheuser-Busch, I'm
I
sorry.
think so.
That concerns me.
Well, I mean, it gives them the money to do more.
Yeah, but
Right.
I always feel like if
Look, man, they fucking made it, dude. If Anheuser-Busch wants to buy your shit,
Well, it's like Dogfish. They got bought out by Sam Adams.
Did they
I'd
really?
rather get bought out by Sam Adams
Some
than
bitch,
Anheuser-Busch.
really?
Yeah.
I feel like Anheuser-Busch has a bad history of basically saying like, oh, well, you're not doing as good as you were, and shutting places
Especially
down or
since they
limiting selections.
Especially when they got bought by, what was it?
Bit-
Bought by, was it InBev or whatever it was? From over in Amsterdam.
Was it China?
Amsterdam.
China?
I feel like Amsterdam is what he was saying, but
China?
China.
I don't know. So I'm
Maybe it was Japanese.
Amsterdam's very Japanese. Yeah, totally.
No, but I want to say it was like an Asian company that bought them.
Oh, you want to say?
I want to say.
Is that what you want to say?
Don't even fuck, Dooley. Fucking sling that shit. Let's figure it out.
What?
Yeah, you have a fucking computer with the
Yeah.
Google machine.
Google.
I'm pouring beer, so you might actually be faster than me this time, Dooley. I just want to say, if he doesn't get this looked up by the time I'm done pouring that beer, if I beat him to this,
Hold on.
come on, you're holding me up here. I need your cup.
He's like, I need a cup. Fast.
Trying to give Dooley some fucking time.
No,
All right, now Google. Now Google, Alex. See if you can get it before Dooley.
You might, because I totally forgot what I'm supposed to be looking at.
Who bought Anheuser-Busch, fool?
who bought Anheuser-Busch or who bought Dogfish?
No, it was Anheuser-Busch because we were having. I want to say it was an Asian company that bought them.
I thought it was
I mean,
Scandinavian going, but hey. InBev.
was it InBev? Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure it was InBev.
I don't know.
I hate spelling Anheuser.
Boston Beer Co.
What?
Sam Adams.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's Sam Adams. Yeah.
That's who bought Anheuser-Busch.
Bush. Not Dogfish.
On July 2013 or July 13th, 2008, InBev agreed to buy Anheuser-Busch, forming a new company to be named Anheuser-Busch InBev. It was reported that Anheuser would get 2 seats on the combined board.
Yeah, what he said is right there.
Does say where InBev is out of?
Well, first off, it doesn't actually say that the deal went through. Yeah, it does. Okay. Who owns Anheuser-Busch now? Anheuser-Busch InBev. Does it say what?
Where the company is based out of or anything like that?
Where InBev is based out of?
Belgium.
Okay.
Really? It's
Makes-
actually 2 different companies there, Dooley. Keep reading.
Well, how about one of you read it out fucking loud?
So the Belgian-based company Interbrew and the Brazilian brewer Ambev. I guess they got together in 2004. So.
Oh, there it is. Good job, Dooley.
Do I get half those points for beating Dooley?
But Dooley casted it too, so I can see it too. Like, I mean, I guess we all could have Googled, but that's really fucking boring on this podcast. All right, so let's do this.
Hello, how are you? Can these ads stop popping?
Ooh. Yeah, there's a lot going on in that one.
Wow. Actually,
That
actually kind of tastes familiar. Hold on.
It tastes like ass. It kind of tastes familiar.
I feel like that one actually tastes like it smells.
Yeah, but it's got a tinny flavor, right? Like, is anyone else picking that up?
Tin? Yeah, I can.
Like the old beer cans.
Yeah. I mean,
Why are you raising your hand, Dooley? Just say
yes,
what you
don't.
feel.
No. I'm getting hand signals over here. 'Cause we got shit to do.
Ooh.
That's an IPA. Or, yeah, I'm going to say it's an IPA.
You're going IPA? Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to go IPA. I'm going to put that at 7.2 ABV, and the bitterness 40.
Oh, you're looking at me when you're thinking this out.
Anyway, who won the last one besides Dooley? Like,
Well, then none of us.
Well,
what was the bitterness on the last one?
We don't know.
Oh, what was the alcohol?
4%.
He was
all of us were.
Yeah.
Jason was the closest, 5.2, but all of us
you
were
said
at
4
least. I said 5.4 because I was thinking 5.2 as well, but all of us were more than a point away. Nobody nailed style. We don't know. I beat you. I'm not. I'm not giving it to Dooley.
No, we're not giving it to Dooley. No.
So
Fucking cheater. And I apologize.
Something stinks.
I think that's what he's apologizing for, darling.
Oh, Jesus, dude. And we're in a wide open area, too.
We need to talk about inappropriate
shit.
parts.
It travels. It travels everywhere. Can you still hear me over here? Because I got to cover my nose.
All right, what is your style, sir?
Now I'm all fucked up. I'm like, oh, shit. All I think is ass.
This tastes like ass.
Sometimes it's good to be on the opposite side of the table.
It's just coming, don't worry.
Does anyone want a spoon? I just need hugs right now. I'm very warm.
You might want to check yourself after that one. Oh.
Did I brown note on the podcast?
Pilsner.
Pills?
Pilsner. 4.9. IBU 28.
See, I still don't know the bitterness scale. Like, I am so fucking wrong all the time, and I felt like a total dipshit with Chuck because Chuck was like calling some shit out. Like,
Oh, even he was
he
like,
was like,
I
I
don't know.
think this is number 32. Like,
Check pills, 5.3,
ooh,
34.
check pills. That's a good one. Dooley.
5.5. 45. And IPA.
What you got going on up there, Dooley?
Trying to find the always open IBU.
Wow.
What?
This tastes a lot different on draft. This is something I can almost guarantee all of us have had.
Vienna lager?
No.
Oh.
No. Young Veterans Pineapple Grenade.
Holy shit!
Oh, really?
Yeah, I know.
Right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I want more of that because
I bought this one because I was
I saw it in the store this morning. I'm like, I'm
well,
not used to seeing it in a
bought
bottle.
it.
I used to see it in a
I
can.
bought it because of Veterans Day, and I thought that we would get there. Like,
But we didn't.
because I bought like an
Well, it's hard to-
entire 6-pack of like veteran style
Beers, yeah.
beers because I was like, oh, we'll get into that, and like it's so random what you select.
Yeah, I just pull beers.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, honestly, that's a good beer, but
So this
no,
one,
like, really, no one
No,
got close on the style.
Yeah,
no,
is
nowhere.
that do you have to roll that one?
that's a shandy.
No, I don't think so. No, it's not unfiltered.
No, that's a Hefeweizen shandy or something like that.
Hefeweizen.
Yeah.
Brewed with,
It's funny because we're
brewed
like,
with brewed
like,
with pineapple puree.
wow, that's got. I think it's better on draft.
It's a lot better.
I
Either
do
that
think
or
it's
even
better
can.
on draft, but I
Is it better in a
have
can?
Yeah, it's pretty good in can.
fuck, really, fuck. I have to give this to Dooley. He came in at 5.5 ABV.
With the
The ABV is actually
sounds like we're in
6.
New York right now.
And Dooley, while you're doing whatever you're doing, can you look up this beer and see if you can
We
find
are
an
in New York,
IBU?
apparently.
That's a good beer though. I remember they had some issues with it in the beginning.
They did, and especially in the kegging process. But I remember, like,
Well, I
it
think
was,
because they were using like fresh pineapples, and
well, it's made with pineapple puree.
but now I think that's canned pineapple.
Oh, I don't. Okay.
As opposed, like, because like they were having an issue with consistency because pineapples vary so much. I think we had this
Yeah.
conversation before.
IBU, yeah.
They were having issues with the consistency in the pineapples themselves, so then
Oh,
they
okay.
started using like a canned.
I just
product
remember when
that
they
is
first
balanced and sweetened and all that. So
when
it's
they
a-
first started putting it out, I do remember that they had some complications of trying to put it out too quickly, I believe, or overproducing. I'm not sure which, but they were really popular, and I definitely had more than one keg that I had to send back because it was like pulp.
Oh no shit.
What were
So,
guesses on IBU?
Just say that.
just what's the IBU, Dooley?
12.
Fuck. Well,
21, Dooley.
No, that's monthly.
Oh,
IBU's right here.
okay. No, fuck, man. That's only 12. I really suck at this.
Dennis technically took the closest IBU, but again, I have to give this to Dooley.
Damn it!
Oh, fuck you.
Yeah,
All right.
Dooley got one. So disappointed in myself.
So,
Same here, because I drink this one a lot.
Technically, I got 2, so...
Technically, only got one there, cheater.
1.
All right, so the round. What round are we on?
3. Coming up. This is 3.
All right, how many are we doing this round?
However many
7,
we can,
11.
however many we can take.
Seven,
Sir.
my ass, dude.
I said 7-11.
Oh, 7 to 11.
I think I have
So
6.
711.
I have a 6-pack pulled.
Okay,
so
so
whether we do all 6 or not is debatable, but I have 6 pulled.
where's my coffee still hot?
I just bought this beer today. I have not looked at it, so...
God
It is,
damn it,
um,
Dooley!
I didn't pick
Just
out
the
that
fact
beers.
that you're looking at it in my hand, now you know that you bought it, disappoints me.
Yeah,
Because
so
I
now
looked
you
at the
know-
can.
So now you know what the brewer is.
No.
Liar.
All I know is it's Abraham
I feel like
Lincoln.
Dooley. I feel like Dooley like low key goes in the cooler and reads all the fucking cans.
What are you talking about? He goes to the place with all the fermented grapes all the time and just looks at all the beers so that he knows what we're going to get next time. Like, oh,
Oh shit!
I totally
man.
know Dennis is gonna buy
fucking
that.
Totally we meant to go.
I
there
have a
today.
feeling I know exactly what you're talking about if it involves the double D,
Yes.
which sounds dirtier than it is.
Dirty damn.
The double D pitches. All right. So anyway, round 3. Hello, how are you?
This one hoppy. Before I even drink it,
That's definitely hoppy.
I know it's.
Oh yeah.
It's definitely falling into IPAs.
Yep. We're yep.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go double IPA. The 8.8, and then the IBUs I'll put somewhere like 42
Dennis.
because I have no idea what I'm talking about when it comes to IBUs.
Definitely a double IPA. How much did he say for his
He went 8.8.
8.8? Let's go 8.4.
And for IBU,
65.
65. All right. All right. So here's my thing. Now I know that none of us are great with the IBs. I, on the other hand, think that this is not a ABV high beer. I think this is an IBU high beer. So I am going to go with it's a single IPA. I'm going to go with 6.8%. And I am going to say it's coming in. Dennis also went a little high at 65. I'm going to put this one right around 58. Dooley?
What do you know?
Cheater.
No, I don't know anything about the ABVs or anything. I'm gonna go 5.
5 IBU, got it. 5 Herb.
570 and an IPA.
570 and IPA. All right. Hey, pull up your screen because I'm going to need you to look up IBU. Well, I'm assuming. All right. So this is 21st Amendment Brewery.
Oh, I like 21st.
This is a
Good artwork.
7%er. I will take that one, coming in at 6.8%. It is an IPA called Brew Free or Die.
Oh shit!
So-
it sucks. I had this one before.
I will also take that one. And technically, Dooley is with me on the IPA game on that
I think I really like 21st Amendment's artwork.
They do have some pretty good artwork. I love how it's almost as if the...
It's like an Abe Lincoln Mount Rushmore kind of going on there.
Well, yeah, it's like Abe Lincoln Mount Rushmore is throwing massive hops at another country. I don't know. He's a really big dude, so he's not throwing it at us. I don't know. In any case...
throwing them into the batch.
Yeah, I don't know. He just... You know, as soon as weed's legal completely throughout the country, this is going to change a lot.
That's a whole new amendment.
What are the IBUs at, sir?
70.
70. Dooley, I have to say, all right, I did beat him on the rest of this one, but he nailed the fucking IBU at 70.
Still feel like he cheated.
He did.
Dennis was at
I did
65, and I was at 58. So all of us went a little high. Even Jason, you went at 42.
Let me see. Wait, let me see again.
I obviously have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about when it comes to IBU.
Well,
I'm so lost in this
I'm
game.
kind of with you though. So like, I'm beginning to learn though that fuck you.
No, because I just looked right there. I'm like, oh,
It's on the
apparently
can.
it's on
In any case, I don't know. I'm kind of getting used to the bitterness versus the ABV thing, and like with the IPAs in particular, it's beginning to get a little easier. I can't tell what the IBUs are, just whether they're high or low.
Yeah,
We're getting better in the game.
I am not.
All right.
All right, so
It helps when you read the can.
Dooley, I know we
didn't. Yes, you did.
Where's your topic list? Because I know we had some good shit the other day. Like we were conversing and then we were like wrote down a bunch of topics. Like I can read that.
Yeah, true.
No one can read Dooley's writing.
That's why it's Morse code.
Look, just here.
Oh shit!
What the fuck is the poop standoff?
Oh, you don't remember talking about that?
No.
Wow,
This sounds like a normal topic.
Okay,
of
so-
conversation, though. So
So the other day at work,
Oh yes, now I know.
what is this like? Who gets to go to the bathroom first? Like, holy shit, Dooley, did you even drink your fucking beer?
yeah, I just poured another.
And it's
Oh,
not gone
are we
yet.
on
I'm
another round?
disappointed.
Yeah,
I'm setting up. I'm setting up.
Okay, no.
I'm getting prepared.
Okay, so
Are we on another round?
it's not technically a brown.
All right, so
but-
let's talk about the poop standoff.
Okay, so this one dude walked in. He just got into the stall. I was like, okay, I'm going in there too. Like,
Well, hopefully, hold on.
other stall,
the same
the
stall,
other
right?
stall,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
other
yeah,
stall.
right.
that Morse code coming out again.
Tap, 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 to tap,
I
tap.
hate y'all. I hate all of you. I hate all of you so much.
Hey brother, is there room in there for two? We're poop partners.
Is that why they call it a poop stand?
So
I'm an upper decker. You just nestle right in here.
Can I get a blumpkin? Can I get a blumpkin? That's all I'm saying.
All right, do we go?
So
He already has.
God.
God is not listening.
So trust me, he turned this off a
starts
while
going.
ago.
He starts going, and then I'm like, okay.
Time out. They turned it off a while ago. I don't want to assume God's gender.
Well, now you're making it sound like there's more than one.
He starts going, and then I'm like, okay. No, I start going, and then
Were you having battle shits?
basically,
You were having battle shits like in real life?
yeah.
So is this like the Family Guy moment?
That's what I was just going to
What
react.
was no.
No, and then
What was the fucking movie where they were fucking
Harold and Kumar.
the two chicks in the battle shits?
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. But yeah, and then he kind of just stopped, and
Just kind of stopped.
it was kind of like, all right, who's leaving first? Like,
You didn't want to high five him on the way out. Like,
but
who does number 2 work for?
but mostly because I work at the place, I don't want to be like,
Chefs don't shit.
yeah. So it was like 10 minutes later. I'm like, all right, I gotta get back to work. So
Only 10?
You were in
no.
You were in the poop standoff. You both in the stall for like 10 minutes.
No. It was 10 minutes after he finished pooping. So
That's what
that's
I'm
like
saying.
30
So-
minutes later.
Yeah, so you're like in there and like he's still in there and like you're just like who's gonna leave first and like so you were in there for 10 fucking minutes waiting. Put your big pants on, dude, and get the fuck out of there.
I just thought it was kind of funny because he was doing the same thing, and then once I left, I heard the stall or the toilet flush, and then him get out of the stall. I was like, oh, so you don't like people knowing that you poop either? Like,
I feel like I would have just waited right outside the bathroom for him.
Ha! High five.
Like, not even like off to the side, like literally just in front of the door. So
Right.
as soon as he opened it, you're just
all
like,
right, wait.
that was good.
Like, are you gonna fart on the door?
No.
Who the
I'd
fuck
have
does
to
that?
back up to the stall, not the door. I don't want my ass presented when he pulls the door open.
Dooley does.
Poop standoff.
So anyway,
Okay.
I thought the poop standoff was like both of you, like two chefs have to go to the bathroom, and it's like I
gets
gotta
to go
go.
first?
Like fuck you, I'm going. Like yeah, exactly. Who gets to go first, and who gets to use which bathroom? Because there's always one that's closer and one that's farther away, and it's like Well,
I had a.
We know
I
the one
will-
that's really far away.
All right, Dooley, because this one is all you,
Uh-oh.
and because
Are we
were
talking
having
about the beer or the poop?
the next topic. But, okay, all of them. All right, so let's do the beer, and then we'll get in. I'll shoot Dooley the topic because I was like, he was telling me this story, and I was like, bro, what the fuck happened to you in your childhood? Because he was going through like all the broken shit he's done, like all his broken bones.
Oh, this smells Scotchish.
Scotch ale.
Like, yeah, it smells Scotch, barley, very, very strong. Yep, by Jason's face, going strong.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Fuck you.
No, that is not.
I'm
this is
definitely going Scotch.
This is
Scotch ale.
That's definitely a pass.
I don't even want that.
Like,
Well, guess what? The cups are inside, and all of us are too lazy to go get more. So you're going to have to drink that and suffer through it. And
All
it
right,
looks
just-
like you already have.
No, Dooley said no because I passed my cup to Dooley.
No.
We found something Dooley won't drink. All right. I
the
honestly,
fuck is that,
all right.
man?
I don't think it's horrible. Scotch ales are not my cup of tea though, so it's not something I would drink all the time. But I'm gonna go Scotch ale at 11.5, and IBUs 32.
Dude, that made my eyes water.
that stuff's good.
Here, Dennis. Give me
You know
pour
what?
it
No, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it.
Um,
I'm gonna leave it.
I'm not. I'm gonna go. That's a. Damn, we need new cups. It's like I still got legs in mine. I think that is going to be a strong Scotch ale, and I'm gonna put. You said 11, right?
I said 11.5, and I'm really tempted to go higher, but
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna-
that
I'm
one
gonna-
that one burned a little bit, like an alcohol burn. So I'm gonna put it at a 12,
12. All right.
12 even. And,
IBUs.
I mean, you were at 40, right?
I went 32.
I'm thinking. I'm gonna cut you at 30.
30.
Yep.
You bastard.
I know.
See, I normally go high when people are like where I'm at. Like,
Nah,
all right, I'll
yeah.
go above. That's cool. Above and beyond.
Price is right, bitch. You gotta
Fuck
be.
off. Fuck off, Dooley. I see you laughing, so I'm gonna make you go before Dennis this time.
Okay. Scotch ale.
Scotch ale.
I'm gonna go 12
12. Well, okay.
and 25 on IBU.
25. Dennis.
Scotch ale.
Scotch ale.
14.
14. Heard.
And I'd say probably about 35 on the bitter.
I love how you're dead staring at me like
All right. This is.
shit.
Who's that, the Chaos?
Well, fuck me.
What?
This is Belgian, isn't it?
I'll give this one to Jason because it is a Belgian strong ale.
So that's 18.
It is indeed Chaos Mountain Brewing. This is the Theory of Chaos, and it is a 18%.
Damn.
Dooley.
What's the ABV? Who won the ABV?
I do.
Dooley.
did?
Dooley.
14.
Dooley. Dooley. Look up IBU.
The
Theory of
Let me see the
I have
can.
14.
Chaos.
Can I see it?
Yes.
I just want to just hold it up. Like I think
This is the one. This is the second time we've had this one.
Yeah,
is it?
Yeah, because remember, like Chase called it soy sauce.
Oh shit! Why do we still have it?
In any case,
Somebody bought another bottle by accident.
Dennis took ABV. He had 14. He was the highest out of all of us. I really got Scotch ale out of that. Like I'm surprised it was a Belgian strong. Maybe it was just the strong that I was.
I
feeling
think
on
I called
Scotch
it.
ale,
I
but-
called it a strong.
Oh, I know,
a
that
strong
shit.
You
Scotch
did. You
ale.
went strong Scotch ale, but that's just
It
I don't
finally
know.
happened.
What?
We joked about it. Was like I think about at least a month ago about it on the podcast and everything, redoing the same beers and see if we'd screw it and see if we'd be different and not realize it.
You
but-
realize that at some point we're gonna have to do just Miller Lite, and we're just gonna
See
have
if
to
we
like
can-
we're
see
gonna have
just
to sprinkle one in where Jason has absolutely no idea and see if he can nail Miller Lite. Because if Jason cannot tell you what Miller Lite is, something
It-
is wrong.
No, because trust me, it's been done before.
Although
like
I do-
somebody,
I do-
somebody
he failed
slipped
it.
me. Somebody
Yeah.
somebody slipped me a Bud Light, and I was like, "This is not a Miller Lite." And they're like,
Well, here's-
"Yeah, it is," and I'm like, "No, it's."
Here's what's
fucking
funny
not."
though. Like I'm willing to bet that even though you could probably be like, this is a Miller Lite, you still to this day cannot name the ABV or the IBU.
No, I don't care.
I'm pretty sure the ABV is like 4.3 or 4.6. But
4.2.
Is it too?
no, it's higher than that.
IBU is 40.
Unscrew that fucking
on
can. Actually, give me. You're not even in a can right now. Yeah, fucking look at that shit. It's 4.6.
It's not on the can. It's on the
Yeah,
box.
it is. Yeah, it is.
4.2.
Son of a bitch! Ha!
Thank you. Can I get a round of
Don't
applause?
touch that button.
And
Don't touch that.
Don't touch that button, Dooley. I swear to Christ.
And another.
All right, Dooley.
That's
so,
just because you're sore.
Like, I was talking to Dooley the other day, and like he was going on like with his scars, his broken bones.
I like how you made it sound like we never talked to Dooley. You're just like, oh, I ran into Dooley the other
ran
day.
into
Like,
Dooley the other day.
yeah, we were at Target together.
No, like in like
Dooley
fucking
doesn't go to Target.
Broken. I'm talking like broken bones, broken teeth. Like this dude really fucked himself up as a kid, and I was like, what the fuck happened in your childhood, bro? Like, cause I mean, knock on wood, I have never broke a bone. I mean, outside of like ribs and like,
dude,
your
you're not
toes
living.
and shit. Like ribs and toes, like I mean,
Collarbone.
like shit that they can't cast. You know what I mean? Like I've broken those things.
Yep, collarbone.
Like the inside of your fucking foot. Like it's,
Oh shit, we actually got new cups,
yeah.
bro.
I asked the producer. I was like, please, like I need a new fucking cup for this. Like this is nasty. So Chaos Theory, I apologize.
It's a good
but
beer.
Dennis is the only one that pushed that one as a pass, right?
That's
Well,
a
I
fact.
mean, let's hold on though. Let's just.
I can't drink that, man. That's too much.
Okay.
You only drink maybe one or two, but not that's
Yeah,
it.
I
then
can't
one- and then
even
you're-
drink half of one.
Yeah.
Let's be real. The Chaos Mountain has better beers.
Oh yeah. I'm just talking about that specific one. I mean,
Right.
Chaos Mountain does.
The Theory of Chaos is not our.
Yeah,
Preference.
that's their
Or
little
Colpatine.
answer.
Does it have a story? Other side. Is it?
Theory of Chaos. How far can you push a Belgian-style strong ale? What started as a
That
theory
far.
turned into an experiment and became the Theory of Chaos. Rich in caramel and dark fruit flavors with a hint of warmth on the finish, this is an ale to be savored. Please enjoy in moderation. While at 18%, you fucking better.
18%.
Well, I mean,
How
that's
many,
like-
how many of those have
Drink
we had?
3!
7.
like
Let's go straight
we're stringing through the quad.
Anyway.
No, but I love Dogfish 120. We had that conversation with Chuck, and he concurs with me that it's a good beer.
You're like
but,
a vegan on 120. You'll have that conversation with anybody.
I know, but I only drink one, dude, and like, or I split it with somebody else. Like I'm
I'm
not
gonna touch the button.
Do it. Do
I'm gonna
it.
touch
Do
it.
it.
No, but that shit, it's too much, man. Like it's too much to keep. It's not.
Okay,
It's
I
not
will.
a teddy, dude. It's
I
not
will
all
say,
day
though,
fucking like I'm gonna sip
the-
on this bitch.
I've had 120 multiple times now, and the first time I had 120, it was very, very just overly strong. And I will say that the aged version,
It was a lot better.
it was sweeter and like
More palatable.
yeah, subtler was what I was going to go with. Yes, more palatable, but just the it built more. It wasn't just like, oh fuck, it's strong. Okay, it was more of a like, there's a character here. There's a, like there's something to it, and I will admit, the 120 was way better the second. Well, this most recent time around.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say the second. All right then.
Sorry, I'm in the middle of a text message. Dooley, back to your fucking scars, because you started talking about your broken fucking tooth and shit, and I was like, yo, stop, because I don't want to hear, because I was laughing, and I was like, I don't want to waste my laughter on your story,
Until the podcast.
like, because it's not legit if I've heard it already.
When I laugh at you on the podcast, I want it to be genuine.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why Jason always says, save it for the podcast, man.
That's right.
Save it for the
And he
podcast."
really does. I know you
Yeah.
guys obviously don't
Yeah.
hear us when we're not on the podcast, but he really does.
Yeah, he really does say
Save
that.
it for the
like
podcast.
we talk at like Dooley and I like obviously we work together and like we talk at work all the. I see Dooley more than I see any of you guys.
Yeah.
And obviously, I see Dooley more than I see my fucking wife. To be perfectly honest with you, because we spend our lives
Together.
in the job. And
as long as it's not in the John.
hey, I was not part of the fucking poop standoff. But
Which is surprising.
like no, when Dooley goes to
Again,
the fucking bathroom,
I hate all of you.
when Dooley goes to the fucking bathroom, like I'm just like, you know what, I can definitely fucking wait. But
I don't blame you.
but Dooley, back to like your story, like because you start where you want to start because like you were talking about like one of your arms was shorter than the other one, and like you have like all this shit that happened to you.
Take my good hand.
Yeah, and like
Take my strong hand.
then when he started talking about his fucking tooth, and I was like, yo, was that like I automatically assumed Dooley had a fake tooth, but but it was a baby. Go.
I'm just gonna start listing.
Yeah, just start with the list of shit, and then we'll
Stop me
shoot
off.
questions. And like, how the fuck did you do that?
Okay, so right arm broke it in my wrist. Same bones, right side and left side, twice, 2 different times, within.
The wall was too close.
That's what you get for talking back. You never should have talked back, Dooley.
Left arm, I broke. Wait, I gotta count it.
That's for talking
1,
back to
2,
mom.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You talked about your sister, didn't you?
Oh, this is some asshole at fucking school.
We'll come back. So you broke.
He's
broke
broken
your left arm 7 times, or 7 times at once?
seven
times at
places.
once.
Okay,
7 places.
Which one of those was the girth plate, which is why one hand is small, or one arm is smaller than the other.
Oh God, I'm not going there.
Too easy. Continue.
Got a scar on my forehead from a hockey stick going across my forehead. Tooth knocked up into my head.
That explains a fucking lot.
Up in my mouth. What the
waiting for
fuck
it.
ever.
I was waiting for that one. I thought it was a
I had
hot
a
chick
stick go.
Where?
Where?
Bitches, let me finish the goddamn sentence.
We're trying, but it's too good.
Look, if I can hold back whether his left hand or right hand is longer, then you can fucking hold back on whether or not the stick is up his ass or not.
In between my big toe and
That is not where I thought the stick would be.
it went in
How did it
4
feel?
inches.
4 inches.
That's. I'm surprised you could take that, Dooley.
This is why I told you to save it, brother.
I hate all you. I hate all you so much.
I was kind of like Dennis right now, but like he started telling me all this shit, and I was like, bro, dude, you gotta stop. You gotta stop.
I can't breathe.
Dooley, I just want you to know that although I came on the strongest, I was the last to jump in on the joking the shit out of you on this point.
Oh, you
But
came
now
on the
I'm
huh?
fully on board.
All right.
And
so,
then-
so in between your big toe and I'm gonna call your index toe.
His
yeah, I guess it
toes.
is.
Yeah.
Right index finger, cut half of that off, and left middle finger, cut half of that off. When I say half, I mean like
Half the tip.
yeah,
Just
half
the
the
tip. Just the tip.
Just a tip.
Dennis, you were just in the sexual innuendos right now, aren't you?
Somebody's got to fill in for Charlie.
At least grows back.
Let's.
Oh, shh. Too easy.
Yeah.
That's what she
Are
said.
you done, Dooley? Or are you,
Hernia.
Oh yeah, the hernia. That hernia is what started the whole conversation.
Yeah.
Wait, you're how old?
27.
You've already had a hernia?
He had a hernia in high school.
He's going to have a hip replacement next year, don't worry.
And
I thought I bet I had 2 heart attacks already.
Why do you think he knows those headphones?
Fuck, dude.
Because
We
he's
need to
he
fucking- we need
he
to,
already
we need
needs
to take
hearing
it
aids.
easy on you.
and then had my calf split open.
All right, like explain that.
Yeah.
That one.
We'll start there.
Like it wasn't like stitches, but it did give me a good scar on there. But it was some stupid shit we were doing when we were kids and everything. Yeah, and just fucking cut it open. My dad fucking
How?
it just doing some random ass shit, playing with us kids and everything. I think it like hit like some metal fucking shit. I don't fucking know.
Do you
but it
not
was-
remember? I mean, I feel like that would be a
I mean,
traumatizing
I
part
kind
of
of
your
went into
life.
shock, so I don't really even remember.
Oh,
but
so you were bleeding.
He's saying I
Yeah.
had a rough childhood.
Apparently.
Hey, that's 30 cents.
I
So-
fell off a slide once.
Oh, I fell off a roof too.
How many stories? That is important.
A lot.
Like
Are we
two-story
talking
house.
3?
Oh, he's
fucking
talking about
one-
the story of the house. Like
Oh.
one story.
Yeah,
two
no,
story.
one story.
Okay,
Well,
that-
fuck that. That's bullshit.
Nah,
That still hurts.
when I was a
That's
kid,
backyard
I used to
wrestling.
jump off the fucking roof.
Right?
That's called backyard
what-
wrestling.
yeah, exactly. Thank you. You fell off a roof, a one-story. Bitch, you fucking... That's bullshit.
Oh no,
Bullshit.
no, I'm not gonna say that.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
All right, let's talk about the tooth.
So tooth, I was like, I believe 4 or 5, and I'm just fucking playing around in the house and everything like that, and jumped off the couch, missed my landing, obviously, and hit my tooth up against the coffee table. Hard wood. Yeah, wait. Anyone?
Oh, I have many jokes, but I also have a story to match this. So
All the hardwood.
So tooth went up.
You had hardwood in your mouth? Is that what you're asking?
Yes.
Okay.
I was gonna come on. I'm letting it pass. Really?
It went up into my mouth, hit the adult tooth.
I can't.
Dude, what the fuck?
Didn't make you gag at all.
Yes, I was gagging on my baby tooth, going up in my fucking skull.
I really wouldn't have agreed to
All
that.
right.
If I were
Right? You know how we are.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so
Goo goo gag.
So you, fuck. So you hit your fucking face on a table, and the tooth shot up into your fucking grill, hit the big tooth,
And it split in half,
the
baby tooth.
yeah, because when you were telling me the story, like the doctor said we could let it grow out, but then he would have been snaggle tooth Dooley, and I was like, fuck, man, we need pictures of that. Like,
That's a new shirt right there. Snaggletooth arm.
oh, we can make that happen.
The broken arms, left side, that was all simultaneous at one time. Late for class, going from one side of the school. How the fuck is that funny?
I don't know, you're late for like class and you broke the place.
now you're definitely in the late.
So, me and my friend are running from this side of the school to the other side of the school, and then there's a fucking 8th grader. This is like middle school.
Well, I hope so.
There was an 8th grader there.
He was 15.
He decided to come to high school for the day. That's all.
Dude tripped me, and I hit the locker full arm, and it went fingers first, wrist, and then my whole elbow like smacked the actual locker, the lock.
Oh, like the combination lock.
Yeah, and it just smacked right there, and I was like, oh man.
Pretty sure you didn't say, "Oh man."
No, I did because I broke these two
Time.
before that.
Time.
Probably a couple, 4 more letters.
Like,
Yeah.
just time out real fast, because where the fuck did you go to school? Because like the size of you in the lockers that I fucking had, you would have just dented the fucking lockers.
Okay, I wasn't this big.
Dooley, I was like 70 pounds in high school, and I could dent a locker.
Yeah, I'm just.
I don't know how the fuck I hit the shit. Like
holy crap.
maybe it might have been right in the middle of the lockers or some shit like that. I
That's
don't
like
know.
the weakest
That's
point.
the
What are you
weakest
talking
point.
about?
Trust me.
The weakest point is the actual locker.
the door.
Yeah,
Well, yeah, when you say middle of the locker, I'm thinking
yeah.
middle of the door.
I'm saying in between two lockers.
It's like
all
how
right. Well,
old?
that's-
How old was this fucking school? Because I'm like just imagining like steel lockers, like.
Yeah,
Ones
lined
are
all the way.
40s.
Yeah,
But I walk into my English class and she's like, "Why are you late?" And I'm holding my arm like this across the other arm, and I just
Dooley
let it
supporting.
flop.
Oh, that's gross.
Yeah, because I already knew what a broken bone felt like, so I was like, "Here you go." Going to the nurse, they give you that stupid cardboard splint with saran wrap on it, to keep it fresh. But
You got to keep that fresh.
Dad came, picked me up, and he was like, "Again?" I'm like, "Yeah." Go to the doctor. They do the X-rays and shit like that. And when they had to do the X-ray, they have to do that motion.
Which hurt like hell.
I love
So-
how he's like, people are going to see what's going on. That motion. That's-
Yeah.
Okay, arm
So they flop
flaring
your arm
behind
to the
you.
right. Yeah.
And she was like, "This is gonna hurt really bad." I'm like, "Fucking let's go. I don't give a shit."
Yeah, that's what you say now.
Because I did pass out after that. So- but then the other arms. First time I broke my arm. I was jumping around in my mom's minivan, and we were going to fucking dinner, and I was like, "It's taking too fucking long," and jumped into the other seat and hit the seatbelt buckle, and I felt my fingers touch my forearm, and I was like,
That's not good.
"Yeah." I
That
waited.
is the weakest shit I have ever
Hey.
fucking heard.
The next one was
broke your
in.
arm on a seatbelt buckle.
Jumping around in a car. You didn't get in an accident in a car. You were the accident in the car.
Yeah.
Well,
Dude,
technically,
I had my fucking fingers
Technically.
slammed in a
I don't-
car door,
I
and
don't
they
even
didn't
want to
break.
say that that's gay because I don't want to offend gay people. That is just weak as shit, Dooley.
This
Like,
is when I was like fucking 5. Like,
I fucking had my fingers slammed in a car door. The door closed,
right,
and they had to open the door so I can get my fingers out,
right.
and it hurt for like an hour. It's like Dooley breaks his fingers on a fucking
Which, by the
seatbelt
way, you can
buckle.
only imagine the rest of the fucking seat is cushioned. Like, you landed on a cushioned fucking seat and broke shit.
I don't make up the rules how you break a fucking bone. Like,
Apparently you do.
Apparently, you're glass.
You are you have a skill.
You need milk in your life.
Why do we let you
calcium.
play with fire and knives?
Right?
This worries me now.
I'm trying to figure this out myself.
Although I don't think you know what. Never give him the cleaver.
yeah,
Right?
yeah,
I think
no,
as long he can't break a bone
No, yeah.
with a regular knife. I hope
well,
you can lose a bone but not break one.
Dooley's just like challenge accepted.
the description for this is going to be Dooley hates all of you.
Oh shit, man! Like,
And then last time,
You might want to save that. I'm sure this isn't the worst you're gonna get it.
probably
I'll
not.
say no.
And then the
Welcome
next
to
time I
Assholes
broke this
Anonymous.
arm. Next time I broke this arm, let's just fucking keep on going with the bash Dooley.
it's been the topic of the podcast.
Elementary school. And we're playing that fucking dodgeball with that ginormous fucking ball.
The softest ball ever. 'Cause it was meant to
It wasn't the ball that broke my hand. It was.
Don't worry, the softest ball ever is in his pants.
You better hit that button, bro.
No, I'm in charge of that bitch. Fuck you.
Pew pew! Shots fired, motherfucker!
There you go, you fuckers.
We're gonna change this shit to the fucking Star Wars blaster sound.
And then it,
That
then
might be
misses.
copyrighted.
But it misses too. So
I went back to my spot. The ball hit me, and the kid's foot just so happened to be there. And my hand hit it.
Did you?
Your hand hit the kid's foot.
I was pushed back.
Was like,
It's not like I just went, huh? Like, no, like,
was
I
he
got,
like doing a flip kick in
No,
the
what-
air? Like,
all right, I'm fucking done. Someone else. All y'all suck. Fuck you.
All right, well, I got two stories because I've only broken one bone. I got three, but I think I've told one on here before, so we're going to go with the other two just to keep things interesting. I've only broken one bone. It was my collarbone. Ironically, it was at school. But this was...
there was a locker involved?
No, there was no locker
Okay.
involved. I've definitely bruised quite a few knuckles involving lockers, but not broken any bones. I actually, strange fact, I carried duct tape on my wrists in the last 2 years of high school because I would literally duct tape my hands before I punch shit. That's how you prevent breaking knuckles for all of you that don't want to
You're
break
just-
any knuckles.
Fucking
Are
weird.
you okay?
Team Fat Kid.
I didn't break any knuckles. Team Fat Kid does not condone, support, or endorse punching lockers at high school.
Although all of us have done it.
So I was actually in what was called an eighth bell. I went to like a separate robotics class, and we were there until like 4 p.m. But we got like a recess period for like 15 minutes, and we were playing two-hand touch football. And of course, in the fact that I broke some bones here, it did not stay two-hand touch football. I was knocked to the ground with the football, and one of my classmates, who was almost double my size, jumped on top of me, and I was kind of like laying my
In the fetal
shoulder
position?
My shoulder was on the ground and in the air. I was not on my back or my stomach. And when he landed on me, my left shoulder was in the middle of my chest.
Nice.
And my right shoulder was luckily still on
Intact.
the ground. But
It wasn't buried.
after screaming "fuck you" probably a couple of times, they decided to pick me up by my arms and legs and carried me off the field, which preceded many more "fuck yous." So long story short, after breaking my collarbone, I got carried off the field, which hurt like a son of a bitch. And then Dooley, along with your tooth going through your skull, which does explain a lot. When I was like 4 or 5, I was playing The Floor is Lava.
Uh-huh.
We all know that.
Yeah.
game. We all know
The
that
floor is
game.
lava.
And I could literally run a
We had,
circle.
we had a cat that played that game for like 6
no,
months.
my cat played with me. My cat played with me. She would chase me, which made this all the more interesting. So I was running around the living room because I could literally run around the living room, jumping on furniture the entire way, which I'm sure my mother loved. And like Dooley, I jumped and happened to just not quite.
Stick it.
Yeah, I didn't land it, and so
The gymnast formerly known as Alex.
That's
Clark.
right. Formerly known as. But I landed and definitely, basically bit my tongue in half.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
God.
Because I guess I was.
I was just thinking about it. Like,
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I had a bad habit of when I think really hard that I stick my tongue out. I don't do it anymore. But there's.
oh, you Michael Jordan over
Oh,
here.
yeah, right?
There's literally.
You beat me to it.
There are photos of me playing soccer where I'm just standing on the field like, yep. And so I
Michael
guess
Jordan pose right there, baby.
I guess during the floor is lava, I was thinking very hard about not slipping and. Oh fuck! I'm glad I'm on this side of the room.
Let's see.
I was-
Broccoli, bad seafood. It's going to be one of those.
So I definitely basically bit through my
Smell the
tongue
leftovers
and
in boil bay.
it was hanging on by like a film of skin.
That's gross.
Which, hey, random note, your mouth actually heals like the quickest out of your body. So
Yeah.
it was only like 2 days before it had basically
Really?
almost completely healed. It was not long at all.
Well, I know that you replace like your taste buds like every 3 or 4 days, something like that.
All I can tell you is that literally your mouth is probably one of the fastest things to heal, and I basically survived on juice for like 2 days. So it did heal fairly quickly. I wasn't on
Did
solid
the juice
foods.
burn?
All right.
I imagine like the citric acid in there. And
Well,
shit,
like you
that
got to
would-
imagine like the first probably day. Again, I was really young, but I'm pretty sure they had me on painkillers. Like I think they did lidocaine for like the first couple hours. So like my tongue was numb.
That's a tough one right there to use.
Lidocaine.
Damn.
Don't they put that shit in like fucking back rubs and shit?
Well, no,
Yeah.
I think lidocaine. It basically it's a specific area number. So like dentists use it a lot when they do the injections. It's usually lidocaine, and like so it numbs your gums. Like I'm pretty sure it might not have been lidocaine, but my point is like my tongue was numb for the first probably day. Yeah, I don't even know if I could speak that much. I don't think I tried to speak at all. But now that I look back on it, it's still not funny.
It was the quietest time in Alex Carr's life.
Yeah,
Oh, I
there
forgot
was
one.
2 days of me not talking that will never happen again.
Yeah, no, right.
I forgot one.
What'd you forget?
Oh fuck! Here we go.
When I was 3,
Oh shit.
I electrocuted myself.
Okay, look, well, I'm not even going to get into that. I've gotten smacked with a broom many times.
I stuck
You've
a
been-
fork in an outlet.
Shit, I did that at the butcher shop. What are you talking about, bro?
He's like, I did that last week.
Again, robotics class. I fucking
No,
I got electrocuted many times.
Because y'all listen to Christopher Titus. You know. Oh, wait. Just go ahead. Just do it.
The difference
See?
between
You're never gonna do that shit again, are
The
you?
difference between mothers and fathers. That's
Yeah.
right. Like
Okay,
mothers will be like,
so-
"Oh my god, stop it!" Dads are like, "Wait."
Wait, so you're telling me you pissed on a electric fence?
I have not done that.
I have not pissed on one, but I have leaned on one, not knowing that it was an electric fence. I was actually in Ireland, and I went on a walk in the middle of the night, and we were out in the middle of the country, and sure enough, all you can hear is like this. Bzzz.
That's called an electric fence.
Well, at the time, I was like 17. It didn't occur to me. I was just like, man, like that's like a weird fucking sounded cicada. You know, like I was like, is that
Alex is the bug guy.
Is that what crickets sound like out here in Ireland? I don't know. That's fucking weird. And I fucking leaned on the fence and quickly found out, like, no, that is not what bugs sound like. That's what this fucking electric fence sounds like.
There was a bit of moisture.
Okay, that's the fence. Don't do that again. All right. And of course, the cow's just sitting there looking at me like, dumbass. chewing his grass. Dumbass.
Going back to like Dooley's thing, like with the X-rays, like I sprained my wrist punching somebody one time, and I was in the army, so it makes more sense now.
Was
it
it my
steel?
wrist punching people?
No,
Huh?
not
Was
really.
it steel?
No,
Oh, okay.
so
I just want to say, it doesn't make more sense. Like, it's not like you got shot. Like, okay, I was in the military. Okay, you got shot during war. Cool. Like,
I punched somebody.
Yeah,
and the old like I thought I broke it, like the boxer break, like.
Yeah.
So hold on, I still want to go back to this. Like, was this during combat training?
Did you have?
Or was
No.
this just like
Did you have your
it
thumb
was
tucked
like
up inside?
somebody threw some
no.
cornbread
Okay.
and you were like, "Fuck you."
I don't remember why. I remember who, but I don't remember the why.
So beer was involved. All right,
So
continue.
I punched him, and then I fucking sprained my wrist, and then so I go to the hospital, and like they're doing the X-rays to make sure it's not broken.
You got Motrin.
Yeah, I got Motrin.
Motrin and water.
Motrin and a sling.
Yep.
And a push-up profile. It's like so, like they're doing the X-rays.
he can still do them with his
They're
left hand.
doing
It's fine.
they're doing the X-rays, and like they were like, you got to bend your wrist, like you got to turn your hand to the side, and I was like, I can't do that. And they're like, well, if you don't, we're gonna have people come in and do
it for you.
And I was like, you bring them bitches in here, and I'm gonna sprain the other one. Like, come on, like, let's do it. Like, cause it fucking, like, it's swollen. Like, my wrist was the size of my hand, and I was like, trust me. Bring them on in here. They did not bring them in there. Like, and they just took the x-rays and like, all right, it's not broken. It's just a bad sprain. And I was like, yeah, no one else came in this fucking room.
Bring. I dare you. I dare you to
Go
bring
ahead
them
and
in
call
here.
them. Go ahead.
You
bring
better
them
call
on in.
double the reinforcements. Like
That's like when I sliced my finger open with a razor blade, and like see, you don't tell people that you're about to cauterize something, right? Like you just like all of a sudden there's like 5 people in the room. They grab you, hold
hey,
you down, and then
what's your middle name?
Yeah.
It's
like no. They all of a sudden like they all fucking walk in the room, and I was like, hey, all right, like I don't understand what's going on here.
Is this a lesson? Are you guys students?
Yeah, like, but then all of a sudden, like they grab your, like I was laying in the bed, and then all of a sudden, like people like grab
There's
my
3
shoulders,
people
my
on your arm,
like,
one guy with a needle.
Because it was like my left hand, and so like there's like 2 people holding my right hand. The doctor's got my left arm in like the grip, like a full Nelson grip, and then there's like 2 people holding my shoulders down, and I was like, and then they just start fucking sticking a glowing rod into your finger. Like, and I was like, yo, this is serious. Like, what the? Like, you guys, if you, like, I was calm. I was like,
Yeah, sure you were.
we can, no, like, people grabbing you is what freaked me out. Like, what's going on? You know, but, like, so. Yeah,
I do kind of agree with you. It'd almost be better if it was just like,
yeah, hey, then they look at you and, like, as they're holding you down, like, do you know what cauterizing is? Like, yeah, I've seen it on a movie.
why? Oh,
Yeah.
shit!
No, that's what it. Smelling burnt skin in his ears, like fuck. Like
Again, though, like that's why I love when it's like, okay, random note. You ever see like the baby doctor videos where like it's a doctor with a newborn baby and they have to give him a shot. They like tap the leg and no, really?
Yeah.
They just
They
like
play
tap
the-
random
they-
points on the
I
baby.
know you're guilty
Yeah,
pleasure
they're-
of watching kids falling down and everything on
Yes,
YouTube. So.
yes. But no, like they tap like the arm of the baby and
yeah,
like
and
the
then
inner
they,
thigh.
and then they just do the
and-
shot real quick, and
yeah,
then the baby
and like
doesn't
the baby
even know
doesn't even realize that the shot just happened. The
'Cause the
baby's just
baby's
like,
laughing.
ha, he tapped me, ha, like which sounds bad actually. Now that I say it.
All right, let's get to this and let's wrap
This beer,
this one up.
this beautiful beer. Well, we do have another beer if we want to do it.
No, it's we're gonna save that one for Thursday. You good?
We already did that. That's fine.
It never hurts at the end. Remember, like and subscribe to the podcast. Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. Damn, why do I always miss that one?
You can always find that on Stitcher.
Yeah, Stitcher
And
Premium.
if you use Team Fat Kid 10, you can get your first month free of their
Team
premium
Fat Kid,
service.
Team Fat Kid. All right, so the beer.
Sorry, yeah, because I can read. I read real good.
All right,
I was ready.
let's Reddit.
Ooh,
What is that?
that's right. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna call it a pale ale.
Okay,
I'm gonna call it a pale ale, and I'm gonna put it at a 5.2%. It's good. I like it. IBUs are low. I don't know, so I'm just gonna say 32. Like
32. Heard. Dennis, what you got, sir?
Okay, so I'm gonna pull out
good
a style that he's probably gonna say is not really a style, but
it's not a style.
yeah, lambic.
Oh,
There's no fucking way that's.
All right,
lambic.
first off, yes, that is a style. I'm totally with Jason though. This is not a lambic.
That's why I'm like, it tastes like a lambic.
The producer just smelled it.
Melissa's like, nope, not a lambic, and
No,
she is a
'cause-
fucll sour fan.
Yeah,
so.
she's definitely a lambic fan. So
What you got, sir? I you know what? I doubt you on the lambic, but
Yeah, I'll go with pale ale then.
what? No.
Yeah, it tastes like a lambic, but
Just because we're gonna joke the shit out of you for it doesn't mean that.
I know.
Dooley's been dealing with it the whole podcast.
Yeah.
I'm more interested in your ABV and IBU at this point. I'm not changing your lambic, guys. That's locked in, sir. It's written down,
It's too late.
and it's in Sharpie. It may be fine point, but it's Sharpie. You're screwed.
6.8
6.8. Oh, going high. All right.
and say a 30.
30. Heard. Dooley, you want to go? You want me to?
Lager. 4.5 and a 20.
Were you reading it?
Lager. Why lager, Dooley? Just out of curiosity.
I don't know.
All right. Well, I'm also with Jason on the pale ale here.
I mean, I gotta get at least one fucking point. I haven't had a point in like fucking weeks.
I really don't think you have, actually.
You gave me the strong ale, even though I said it was a strong Scotch ale, and like,
Well, hey, you know what? You'll get a point this week. That'll be good for you. Maybe. Maybe, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna go pale ale. I'm gonna go 5.7. And bitterness is kind of tough. I'm gonna go with 44. Dooley, get ready to look some shit up.
Heard.
All right, so first off, this is Mind Haze IPA by Firestone Walker Brewing Company.
fuck, man, it's an IPA. I wanted to go IPA, but I just thought it was too light.
First things first, I do want to mention that I've had Firestone before, and this is actually a really good beer by them. The beer I've had previously, not a fan. Not a fan.
Is that one that we got today?
I think so. As a matter of fact, yeah.
Looks like it.
Well, because
think
I just
so.
saw the can and I knew that it's something I didn't have, and I just grabbed it. And
It
threw
is
in the box.
Mind Haze IPA by Firestone Walker. So the ABV on this is 6.2. Dooley, I'm glad you're looking it up because I do not see IBU. 6.2, closest without going over is me.
Pass or fail?
I'd say pass.
I'm a pass. Dooley?
Pass.
You're a pass, really? Kind of surprised.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't smell like
IBU is
cat piss.
40.
IBU is 40. All right. Well, technically, I went over. Jason is the closest at 32 without going over.
That's not a win.
I'm gonna take the win on this. I'm gonna do it. I got Pale Ale 5.7 and 44, so I think I'm closest on all categories. But yeah, I'm taking it.
It's like,
Suck it. So now here's the real question, Jason, because
I still didn't get any fucking
Still
points.
ain't got no fucking points.
no, technically,
I am the Bengals.
Dooley has one. Dooley has one. Dennis has one. I have two, and you have the questionable first point.
I'm not even
Well,
gonna
I
take
had
that
two
point.
last
I
Monday.
didn't write it down.
I had 2 last Monday.
You did. So
Chuck had
Yeah.
like 8.
we have
Yeah, two.
one more beer. What's our time looking like?
No, we gotta wrap
1:30.
this.
1:30.
Ah, fuck it.
One more.
One more.
One
One more.
One more.
So I really gotta call Rob.
And then I think we have to check on our Tudurkin.
Turkin. It's called a chuckin.
Chuck
A
it.
chuckin?
A Chucky. Chicken, duck, turkey.
Yeah, it's a turducken, dude. Like, there's no.
Dennis, give me your keys.
Is it not working? You're not
No,
pushing. You're not pushing down hard.
It's
enough.
a short bottle.
Oh.
There's no long neck on this one.
Uh-oh.
And I have a bottle opener, but I'm
that
also
what she
trying to
said?
hide the bottle from myself. And I can't hide
Will
the
it
bottle.
shoot you in the face?
Nope, not
No,
this time.
not this time.
We had an opportunity and we lost it.
To shoot me in the face? Do I need to worry about coming over here on Monday?
Right? Hey, Jason.
I'm trying. I'm like,
If
I
I
got
start-
too much shit going on.
If you start hitting me with Morse code, I'm leaving.
That's Dooley.
Sooner or later, I'm just going to have stoic look on my face forever.
It's already there.
Don't let them break you, Dooley.
Oh, we'll
No,
break you.
just because I have 50
No, his-
life sentences in my head already.
His Dom already does that.
I need to pour myself a beer.
Yeah, that's a seatbelt buckle. How the fuck, dude? I still don't understand.
Hello, how are you?
When I smelled it, it had like a banana smell.
God damn it.
Definitely didn't have a banana taste.
No,
I can see the banana smell, but not
Yeah.
the taste.
It has like almost like a banana. Alex, are you on the banana?
Why
do
the
you-
fucking 6-pack fell over. I'm over here dealing with shit. I have some shit to clean up, but I get the banana on the smell. Hello, how are you?
Fucking Alex is having a bad day over there.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm not having a good one. Go with that. Ironically, the banana does come through very slightly on the taste, but I'm definitely getting on the smell. Ooh, this is interesting.
This is it's good.
Lager.
You think it's a lager?
You think it's a lager, really?
Yeah.
I'm
funny
sticking with
because it's
lager.
funny because I look.
I'm not
I have no
swinging
idea.
that way.
Like, I was like, who said lager? I'm just looking
I
around.
said it.
I'm sticking on the lager train. So.
Yeah, you've been on the lager train all day.
You know what?
You've been on the longer train.
All right. Well, who's going first?
I'll do it. Lager, 5.1 and 38.
Dooley.
Lager. 5. And I'm going to go 25.
I don't know if I'm ready to jump on the lager.
You know what? I see where they're coming from, but I'm not sure if I'm ready to join it either.
I'm gonna you know what? I'm gonna go ale. A pale ale.
Is it Indian?
Did you say a pale ale?
That's
Pale ale, heard.
And it is 3. Yeah, Alex is having issues. It's a 4.2%er, and the IBUs are like 24. I know I'm 100% wrong on all of my guesses.
I don't necessarily like lager as an option, but at the same time,
To me, man, lagers always tend to be a little darker.
no, you can have a late lager. I hate agreeing with Dooley and Dennis.
Are you going lager?
I'm going lager.
Come to the dark side.
Isn't I know we had this. The lager is like the top fermented yeast, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You can't have light and dark lagers, though.
I just like all the lagers that I think of, like Yingling, fucking Vienna lager. Like they always got that red hint to them.
Yeah, that
like,
lean.
It's not not quite a red, like a
Yeah.
like a Killian's,
Like
you
an
know.
amber.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to go 5.6. And I'm going to come in IBUs at 34.
Really, dude?
You went 38. Suck a dick.
No.
Dooley's yawning.
Yeah, Dooley's over here yawning
That was
already.
a stretch. Shit.
Yeah, whatever. I heard the
I'll kill your family.
halfway there
Fucking
already.
rude.
That's halfway there already. So
Oh shit! It is a lager. Fuck! It's Richmond lager.
Dooley,
is
can
that
you look
Hardywood?
up? Can you look? Yes, it is. It's Hardywood's
I fucking
Richmond
even
Lager.
bought
Can you
this
look up
damn
the
bottle.
IBUs,
I've
sir?
had this.
I've bought this damn bottle
I had
just
this-
because I thought it
All
looked
right.
Shout
so
out Scotty Quicks. I had this here.
So this is Richmond
Not a
Lager.
spaghetti.
Are you gonna fucking cut me off every time? Yes.
Yes.
All right.
cool. All right, Richmond lager, go.
All right. I just had to see. So, so this is Richmond Lager by Hardywood. It is a 5%er. As soon as Dooley finds it, we'll have IBUs. Yes.
No, I got that.
Oh shit, my
You
bad.
got
I was trying to
5%?
turn my head. It's 5%. Then
Or
there's
are, you,
no,
or are you saying that you got that as in you guessed
there's
that?
no IBU.
Well, that was just on Untapped.
Oh, it's water.
God damn it, Dooley. God damn it, Dooley.
That's a whole nother fucking t-shirt, dude. Don't start adding words.
God damn it, Dooley. Yeah, I'm with you.
Got to trademark the shit out of that one.
All right. Damn. Well, go to Hardywood. There you go.
Any day now, Dooley. All right, so look,
Hey,
hey,
look, it popped
regardless of IBU, I think Dooley's going to take this one because he did get lager and 5%. So
I really suck at this game.
Dooley got 2, Dennis got 1, and I got 2.
I don't see the IBU up there either. And I bought this bottle. I literally picked it up
That should
because the old school bottle is what I was drawn to. You know, and like
Yeah.
how Alex is just scrolling up paper. He's like, "Fuck it, Dooley."
Dooley and I tied. I'm not mad at Dooley right now. We no longer need these sheets of paper. So what can I say? I'm making space in my little notebook. My little notebook.
Yeah, Dooley.
IBU 10.
Well, now I actually need to look because Damn, that's low.
Yeah, I think I went at 20.
I'm pretty sure I went high.
Maybe we all still went over.
Yeah, we all still went over. I got.
Jason came in the closest at 24. Dooley, you were second closest at 25. All right. So,
thank you guys for listening. As always, remember to like and subscribe to the podcast. Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat.
check us out on Stitcher, not Stitcher. I almost said it the wrong way again. Check us out on Stitcher. Don't forget, you can always find us on www.teamfatkidnation.com, as well as Facebook at Team Fat Kid, Instagram at Team Fat Kid Nation, Twitter at Team Fat Kid 1, YouTube, Team Fat Kid, and as always, you can find us on Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat on any of your favorite podcast apps.
Remember to use the Team Fat Kid promo code on Stitcher to get your 1 month free of Stitcher Premium.